If you like movies with a side dish of sci-fi, you might need to buckle up and watch this review. Let's give you our thoughts before you press play on Prime Video's latest thriller, Totally Killer. Why is it called that name anyway? Totally Killer.
I don't know, maybe just trying to make kind of like a fun way.
The Sweet 16 Killer that has a nicer ring to it.
Anyway, this movie is starring Kenan Shipka. This horror comedy starts with a voiceover narrating the story of how 3 girls were killed before their 16th birthday. And this gruesome killings follows a pattern where the killer, who wears a mask and all-black outfit, stabs his victims 16 times. And all these murders happen 2 days apart.
Now, it's been about 35 years since the peaceful town of Vernon witnessed these shocking killings. But the town has not fully forgotten. A podcaster who has made an entire career out of the killings, and people dressed in similar masks as the killer every Halloween made sure that the people of this town do not forget about those killings happened 35 years ago.
It's already close to Halloween around that same time, and Jamie's parents, they are very protective and they have gone through all trainings for any attack. They are ready for any attack, but they are very protective of her. And this is because now she's 16, the same age which her mother's friends died. So they're even more protective and scared that, oh, this murderer might come at any time. In the twist of events, this killing happens again. The masked killer is back and kills somebody. Now Jamie is left with the task of returning to the 80s to catch the killer in order to avoid it happening in the future.
So most of this movie is set in the 80s because Jamie's friend built a time travel machine. So besides the mystery and the slasher moment, the movie tried to highlight the differences in times. That's our present times and the 80s. Like the 80s having no Wi-Fi, little professionalism there, and the issue of consent was highly lacking in the 80s. Like, this was hilarious and makes one wonder if we can survive the 80s. I think we can, because we technically lived in those times where there was no Wi-Fi and not everybody had phones, and you were still a little child when more phones started coming through and everything.
I think so, maybe. Yeah.
Because we experienced those unprofessional teachers.
Yes.
We experienced lack of consent.
Well, this movie, when I saw the trailer, I was going to laugh a lot. But I don't think I found myself laughing a lot or scared at any point in time. It's not hardcore slasher, although there was a lot of stabbing. It was fun. Some of the jokes I felt forced, and the dialogue also did not seem believable. It's just when they went to the 80s and she met her mom and her mom's friends that those are the parts I really enjoyed. Still movie not really stick, something that I can easily forget about.
I wasn't really expecting much. It was exactly how I expected the movie to go. That's how it was given to me. Funny enough, I didn't even see the trailer when I just heard that Kenan Shipka was going to be in it. I was expecting something mild.
We hardly see original stories these days. White One did not even try at all to be original in any way. But you're able to play detective at all, like guess who the killer was.
When the killer was revealed to me, I was like, okay, no, I suspected him at the point.
My first guess when the movie started, her father, he was the killer in Riverdale. So when I saw him, I say it's possible. That was my first guess. When I saw him when they went to the 80s, I was like, okay, he's not the killer. He's actually the silly person. That boy, no, I did not guess.
What about the sci-fi part of this entire movie? The time travel part interests you a lot. Like,
I think I would have loved if the time travel part was kind of really there, like, okay, time is counting, you might disappear or something like that. So I've added more tension if they focus on, oh, we're trying to work on this thing. But I think it was just kind of easy for them to fix the machine, and even though they were in the 80s, so when they say, oh, no Wi-Fi, it's okay, great, let's see if, like usually if time will run out here and she will just disappear or something.
Time travel to me, it was just there. It was like an afterthought. Who was your favorite character?
I think my favorite character would be her mom from the 80s.
Yeah, that was my favorite character. So I think she was very pretty.
Her lines were nice. I think her lines are the only lines that really...
She was very pretty and silly at the same time. Yeah. And I just like that. You know that thing of, oh, live long and see that your heroes are not perfect. Yeah. I like that part that, okay, mothers can be imperfect.
Yeah,
they had their past. They were once teenagers. Yes. They are human beings.
The story was okay. It's not new, like I said earlier, but the acting was not so bad.
But the pacing was immaculate because there was no repetition. Not at all. I'll rate it a 3 out of 5.
Because it did not blow my mind. Well, I don't think I had a bad time. I think there was slasher movies out there. So 3 stars is okay for it.
So do like our video, share our video, tell your friends about We Are Binge Watching. Yep. We give you all things movie recommendations, movie reviews. We tell you our honest thoughts. We think you should press play on this one. and watch another one of our videos so you can find out if you press play on other videos across various platforms. Until next time.
Bye.